Yes, I'm absolutely ready.
Perfect. So, last session, having taken a couple months off, Victor had one of his recurring dreams with the god of chaos, having learned that the final weapon of chaos was claimed by a woman living in the country of the Ildfjell, the country of Breitart, the ancient red dragon. Having feel like they need to do something about that, has decided to make a diplomatic trip to his country and are about to try to find something to use as a suitable offering to bring him before they arrive.
Hell yeah.
So you're discussing with Silel at the capital, at the head palace. Wondering, so you guys ready to head off then, or do you want to get something in town first?
Well, then I think Victor's already grabbed his gear, so he's pretty much ready to go. And everything else I think he had worked on, he'll have to wait till he comes back.
Yep. Mountain Blood's good to go.
I don't have anything that I can think of.
Lyric, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, meet me by the my balcony. As he points off and starts walking off, because he is in human form right now.
Ah, yes, Dragon Book. Good Dragon Book.
Mr. Big Shot with his balcony.
Mr. Big Shot.
Mr. Big Shot with his fancy balcony.
I need to build a balcony at my office. That'd be nice.
You know, having a balcony really changes a person.
For good or for ill?
Yes.
Excellent.
What was the city's name again? I had it in my list of cities. There it is. Okay. So as he gets on the balcony, he starts to morph into his full splendored ancient gold dragon form. And he goes, "Everyone, hop on. I'm gonna make this as quick as I possibly can. Everyone needs you to make me a strength check.
What?
Everyone needs to make a strength check.
Oh, everybody. Oh,
Train for athletics and for climbing.
This is to hold on to him when he's flying."
Cool. Well, when they are approaching, Nildir will say, Silo looks just like his dad.
That's natural one.
$19.
I got nothing with that. Hold on. Just want to make sure I have nothing to help me out.
Questions for later. Strength check. 11.
19.
Okay, so everyone thinks they got a nice good grip on him. They're clinging onto some of his spikes on his back. First flap of the wing. Lyric, you go flying off. And when you hit the ground and take 6 damage. Everyone else seems to hold on pretty good. Victor, you feel yourself slipping, but you manage to brace yourself and make it on the way. Silo notices you fell off, Lyric, so he kind of makes a swap around and picks you up with his claws.
Victor remembers from last time. It's like, oh, right, this.
And he just starts blasting off, flying as fast as he can. And about 20 minutes later, you arrive at the city of Calvera. As before he touches down, he kind of hovers in the air about 10 feet up and lets you drop Lyric onto pretty soft-looking ground. He goes a few more feet forward and lands so everyone else can get off.
That was fun.
Yeah. Feel good not to be not to throw off because man, landing with plate armor from 20 feet up is not fun.
Mm.
Yeah, this only Mountain Blood here knows what Victor's talking about.
That's why I prefer not to wear armor.
Well, hey, not everyone can be the big tough strong guy who arrows bounces off the very skin. Yeah, that would just be redundant.
When they get off and everything, Nildir will kind of do the nonchalant thing where he kind of like pats down his hair after it's just getting blown on fucking all around by the intense wind.
Also, how about Nyarlathotep? How's he doing? And
You know, I forgot to do his check. Let's see how he did.
He came with us, I forgot.
That's right. I have to keep track of him. I'm his designated finder.
Okay, yeah, he
responsible for him.
held on all
Yeah.
tight. You notice his hair just seems to be constantly stuck back like it's blowing in the wind.
Superhero hair. Yeah.
Mm.
And he kind of ruffles it for a bit and falls back in. Lyric, your hair's kind of stuck back too, kind of like it's stuck flowing in the wind as well.
So, how'd you guys enjoy your first dragon ride?
I want to do it again. That was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was-
no.
It was far from my first.
I was talking. Well, I figured as much since you two know, since you and Golden Boy know each other. But I was talking more to Larry, Navar, Niar. Well, you know, I'm just gonna call you.
Yeah.
I'm just calling him Ted. That's easy to remember.
Well, actually, wait, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I was trying to figure out a way to make it not sound weird.
Give me a perception check, Victor.
Oh boy.
Ooh, double fat.
10. I just want the game to come up. Just go 10. It's
Yeah, it's pretty. Looking at the Nyarlathotep, his eyes are like blood, like super veiny red. That was fun. I forgot to blink.
you
Yeah,
do need
yeah.
to do that.
You gotta remember to blink, especially when you got insane air blowing into your eyes.
Now you need to look slightly away and keep your eye, unless you're facing head-on air, in which case you just close your eyes. It's pretty simple, honestly.
Or get some like eye protection.
Yeah.
Okay, as he takes a splash from like his water jug and just pours in his hands, just splashes in his eyes. That hurt.
Yeah, it'll do that.
You hear a
Alright.
chuckle come from Silo from him saying that. Who's still in his dragon form. Well, guys, I need to get back to the palace.
Yeah, no problem.
I did send an eagle envoy with a message informing of your intention to arrive there, so they should know you're coming.
Sweet.
As any closer to the border with me going over could be considered, a war
act of
declaration.
aggression.
Otherwise, I would take you straight there.
Mm. All right, we'll be safe, Si.
Have a good flight back. Don't talk to any strangers that you don't know you've never met before. Even then.
Okay, brace yourselves, everyone. I need to make everyone make an acrobatics save. Or check.
Acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics?
Yep.
That's right, for balance. Yeah. See, now it's skill. Oh, well,
You can have advantage, Victor, because you're in heavy armor.
Oh,
thank you.
Gold Smasher with the one.
Also,
So yeah,
thank
even
you for
with
the
your heavy
advantage
armor,
you do.
Victor, the gusts of wind still knocks you on your ass. Mountain Blood is like,
13? Okay.
wait, so you're as you do a flip through the air and land on your face, and you take, that's low, 1 damage, bludgeoning.
A few scratches, I'm fine.
Everyone else makes the save, and you just kind of like blow your, cover your, like cross your eyes and kind of brace for the wind as he jets off.
You rolled for Nyarlathotep, right?
Yes, I did roll for him this time. He rolled pretty good.
Okay. Jeez, someone's gonna use Wheaties.
He goes, I remembered to close my eyes that time.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I hear pigs.
Yeah.
You know what? That is actually surprisingly helpful because we need to get some pigs.
Yeah, I'll get the finest pork in all the land and get this going.
Victor and Skull Smasher, give me a history check.
Hate pork jerky. History check.
Oh, I can't wait. This just to be the jerky the guys supply the jerky makers that I'll be technically pissed off. 25.
No,
Woo,
both you
19.
guys remember that last time you were here, you went to the bar called the Squealing Pig, and you got a really good roast pig from there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can figure out where that guy gets his pigs from.
I look over
Excellent.
I look over at Victor and be like, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?"
Are you thinking pork? Are you thinking pork for breakfast and well, it's afternoon, so pork for afternoon lunch and some information.
Oh yeah. You know where?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
just got just got
What are you guys talking about?
Victor holds out for a fist bump.
Up.
All right. Don't worry, guys. You're in for a treat. So Victor Mount Blood will lead the way to the schooling pig inn.
Mount Blood just begins to not just like walk, but begins to like quickly walk over there, almost to a jog, because he's anticipating that work.
As you arrive at the restaurant, you just are wafted over with the smell of just slow cooked, fat, dripping, oozing pork.
Mount Blood has Homer drooling face.
Smell a couple different, like you can smell like there's like some ribs smothered in like some rich sauces, roast, smoked for hours, whole pigs just slow cooked over a spit, and a whole bunch of different ways you can smell pork being prepared here.
Yeah, Victor also would have his pupper out, so he's getting both the smell from his nose and from pupper's senses, just kind of.
Huh. Oh, so are we coming here to get some pigs for the for our gift?
Yep. Like I said,
Get into some roast pigs.
finest roast pork in the land, and seasoned to perfection. The
I found a table just for us. Should have tried it first.
Is it going to be expensive?
I don't care. It's gonna be good.
well, since I'm forgetting, and also my notes are lacking. DM, did the Emperor provide any funds to purchase it, or are we doing this all out of pocket?
Everything is out of pocket because the Emperor was not there. He
Excellent.
was out of town on a different mission to the south.
Okay. Okay, so I can roll with this.
I've got 2,000.
I've got about 900 gold left, so I'm thinking about negotiating.
Yeah, like I said, pigs aren't super expensive either.
Yeah, but like I said, we want the best roasted pork in the land for a bounty fit for a king. We're just not going to tell him that.
Bounty fit for a king and a dragon. In this case, a king dragon or dragon king.
Exactly. I'm going to need quite a few and a cart to roll to take him all over to the king, the dragon king.
Oh wait. When are we meeting with the dragon king?
Literally, as soon as we cross the border and get into the capital. Like, he just knows we're coming. I don't think you ever told him when.
You just need to make sure that we want to get it to him as fresh and as possible. We don't want it to take a half a day or a day to finish getting in and have it be just old cold pig.
Absolutely. So probably we pick this up. So yeah, someone's need to go secure a car with a horse or something to pull a cart. Let's see. How are we gonna split this up?
Is there?
Well, first of all, let's treat everyone to something to eat, and then we can decide from there over. Like who's gonna get what in preparation before we roll into Raytar's territory. He's not bad for a red dragon, ancient red dragon. I just don't want to see him annoyed or his time wasted. Most because wasting a dragon's time is the same as pissing them off.
And you've
Usually
seen
involves
him
being evil.
slightly pissed off.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Victor remembers that quite well.
Has
So,
Nildir
yeah.
ever seen a pissed off dragon?
So as you enter the store at the restaurant,
Yeah,
you are
it's not-
greeted by a rather slightly overweight-looking dwarf. Morning, afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to the Squealing Pig. I assume you're here for some food.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's our second time here, and for these folks, he kind of gestures towards Nyarlathotep, Lyric, and a little what am I typing? Thinking Neil there.
Nildir.
Yeah, sorry,
like,
this is a female dwarf too, by the way.
Yeah, and then there's like this is their first time, so you want to treat them to something special.
Blow their minds. Be great.
Yes, there's a table right here. I remember you two. You were here with the big, angry-looking redskin guy. He ate a whole pig, if I recall, by himself. Quite
Yes, he
impressive.
did. Yeah. Yes, he did. Well, actually, speaking of which, we'll need to have a talk about that gentleman. He's has a rather special work. So, but let's Leo, let's sit down, dig in, and we can
Let's
talk
indulge
business.
ourselves.
And talk business afterwards.
Sure. What would you guys like today? We got some full roast ready to serve, some ribs. I can make you some stuffed pork chops.
I'll take a full roast.
Oh, rack of ribs.
My elfin lady, what would you like?
Should look at him.
Her.
She's not, or I'm sorry, looking at her. Not. She kind of goes. I'm not very hungry at the moment. I'm okay.
Yeah, sure. It's not. We're not gonna be here for a while after this. So.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And the half elf gentleman.
Victor, what would you recommend?
I recommend the pork chops. I think that's what I had last time. It was excellent.
Mountain blood?
Ribs. Oh, the ribs.
You know what? I think I'll try the ribs.
So 2 orders of
Good.
ribs and a roast. Anything to
Now,
drink?
Before we go on, and no, Ted, would you like something?
I'll take the stuffed pork chops. Those sound fun.
And
Okay.
as for the drink,
I'll take an ale.
yeah, you read my mind. Or deserves to be eaten with ale. Nice schnapps or something.
Lyric, ma'am, would you like anything to drink?
She will take. Actually thirsty. But she doesn't drink alcohol.
I should go get myself a drink.
I think they also have some kind of berry juice. Something similar.
Juices.
Do you have any cold tea?
Yeah, I can get you some cold tea.
She'll nod and take that.
Good choice.
And the half elves?
What's the house special?
Well, we got a special gin that's goes good. Gin and cocktail drink that goes good with pork.
Here, I'll try one of those.
And the Nyarlathotep pops up. Yes, I will take a Cabernet Sauvignon with the one with the mild nutty taste, please. Okay, I'll get you a red wine.
Ah, quite the sommelier we have here.
As she walks off. And you hear spout some stuff like, order up two bone-ins with the sauce, one smoked plate. This kitchen jargon. As she walks into the back.
Stuff. 2 deep fried door stops and a steak cut and a stand up a trout. You know, the shorthand names for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So while Victor and company are making a table, he's kind of going for a bit of a huddle. So, biggest thing is that this feast is going to get our foot in the door. So the other half of this plan involves dealing with our subject of interest. So, just since we're close to the border, right, and Victor would just kind of give an eye around, a quick nod around to see if anybody's like just how populated the tavern is.
You see a couple other, looks like a family having some dinner right now. A couple other people.
Okay, so
sitting by themselves eating. One looks like a farmer that's probably just on his lunch break.
Yep, nice public environment, kind of a little on the loud side. You know, like your usual Applebee's, like not mid rush.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
Applebee's has rushes?
Well,
Applebee's has customers still?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. You'd be surprised.
I was trying to think one place is not too has this lots of people all the time, but not that you can barely hear yourself, or places that's just like so dead you can hear a coin drop. So I'm trying to think someplace in between. Anyway, that's not the point though.
No.
So the biggest goal is either negotiating protection for the target of interest, or getting them to come back with us. I can talk to our guest of honor, and negotiate those two up to those 2 points. And at least get one of them through. The other side of it is convincing. If he does agree to have her come with us and not deal with the special interests from other parties. Again, I'll fill you in on who exactly those might be when we leave. It's going to be convincing our target of interest to come with us. That's going to be the hard part. Like, she's just a farm girl. She's way in over her head. So we're going to need somebody to talk to her and say, at the very least, come with us because we'll provide protection, or at least someplace where you can't be openly attacked.
So probably Lyric.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Someone can put this a little more gently exactly what you got rolled up into.
I don't. Well, I still don't know you well enough to assume whether Lyric can do that gently or not. I've just more believed that you were going on they could have a bit of a girl talk.
I honestly believe she can. Look, Victor's gonna look to Larry and backstory. Just because we don't see eye to eye and everything doesn't mean I don't recognize. I don't recognize really good points. Lyric is much more down to earth, I think, than most of us are, and is absolutely a phenomenal diplomatic speaker. But rather than deal with the king, who's going to be a lot more brass, it's more the girl of interest. We need a lighter touch. And honestly, Lyric the best person for that job. Or at the very least, we can give her enough. We can give her enough info to just have her watch her back. I only had like 2 minutes to talk to her before the slime attacked.
Mm.
And I gave the best advice I could in under 2 minutes.
Okay, and which dragon are we meeting again?
Braytarf.
Great Tarth. Okay, I had him on my list of one of the dragons that style I told us about, but I didn't remember which one was the red one.
Braytarf is a mixture of a hothead, but as well as like also knowing he's the most powerful thing in the room, and he could absolutely roast us alive if he's like had the whim to.
And you know he's a little bit of a glutton.
And he's a bit of glum, so he enjoys good food, good company, but mostly good food.
Are we talking like levels of chunk from the Honor Among Thieves movie, or not that chunky?
Oh no!
Did you look at my
He
tweet
just eats a lot.
for the sub for the going live today?
Oh jeez. Let me go take a look. I think I already know what I'm about to say.
All goes belly up. I don't mind
Yeah.
dying without. I don't mind going down with a fight.
Well, that's key. I'm trying to avoid combat. I know there's at least his kobold librarian, researcher, arcane wizard, or sorts. And the like I'm also stalking facts. I'm looking at the names. And the Dragonborn horn the Dragonborn ward that's basically heads of the Mars. They're at least open. They're definitely open to talking, but I don't know where they'll stand on how to deal with this. Most because we've got a Nate, one of the people who has a certain item of interest, is a neighbor who does not like dragons whatsoever.
Would
Yes.
it be considered useful to be able to speak fluent Draconic?
Can't hurt. So let's say something. That's right. It was Beery, was the daughter of Raytar, and Barrack.
As you're saying that,
Beery's the daughter of Raytar. That was the dragon one. I remember that was the half dragon that was heading up his armies.
yep. As you were saying that, the dwarf lady walks up with your drinks and food. Well, everyone, got your food for you. Hope you enjoy it. Would you like to pay now?
Yes, but like I said, I also like to have that conversation. So if you have a little bit of time,
Yeah. What did you need to talk about?
we're heading over to you remember that redskin gentleman that came by? Well, with us last time.
Yes, he seemed like a healthy eating fellow. And
Well,
he
he's been
enjoyed my
having-
food.
Yes, well, we've been speaking by letter, and he's invited us to come stop by for a while up north, just to talk business, talk pleasure, that sort of thing. Just kind of nothing too fancy, but still, we want to make a really really good impression, considering business is now on the table. So, and he's gonna kind of lean in. I would like to purchase the finest pork you have, fit for someone of excellent taste.
Would you like it butchered, or I can sell you a live one? A couple.
Pitchers think for a minute. What? I knows that Braytarf would probably prefer cooked, but in larger volumes. But what? No, yeah, cooked would probably be better. I was gonna say, would Victor know better by intelligence test, which would Braytarf prefer? I'm pretty sure it's cooked, isn't it?
Well, give me an intelligence check.
Oh,
Fail.
probably not cooked. Less money.
Uh,
10.
Well, you still got a long journey to where you have to go. So your food, the food probably won't be warm by the time you get there, and that might make him mad.
On the other hand, we don't, like live might be preferable, but we want to be able to prepare everything accordingly, so as though close as though it was here as possible.
What was that you cut out there?
Victor's also is also pondering about getting like not cooked but pre-prepared, so it will also
so
not
butchered.
but yeah, butchered, but it will not prepared to eat right away. Just prepared that we just have to warm it up and that sort of thing. Throw some spices, just pull out, get a bag of spices from these guys, get whatever seasonings, let it marinate during the journey.
Yeah, I could. How
And
many
just,
would you like? I can get that set up for you.
Yeah, just, have it preserved for the trip.
So like 3 pigs worth.
I was thinking more 4.
4 might be good.
Also, at the very least, we don't have to worry about them running off
Yeah.
if we can't for any reason.
Just gonna kind of turn to Victor. Does she not know?
So in, I don't know, and I don't want to. I don't know how they feel about our friends of the north. So
Yeah, didn't know if she knew about the customer who loved her cooking.
He was a very good customer and a very
With
gracious.
quite you might say they have a dragon-sized appetite.
She goes, well, how about this? I can prepare you 3, and one of my pigs I was about to slaughter got kind of loose, and well, she's expecting some piglets in a couple months. And I know your friend likes pigs. Maybe he'd be able to take some in for himself and get more for later.
Hmm.
So when
The gift that keeps on giving.
and you said one of these pigs got loose, correct?
Yes, she was scheduled for slaughter, but she got loose where she wasn't supposed to get loose to, and well, one thing led to another.
Okay. That
Pig
might
got
not be a
oinked.
bad. That might be a bad idea.
We could say the pig got porked.
They got stuffed.
Now he knows Braytar probably doesn't care so much about rearing, but he probably knows there's others there who would like to stay in the King's Big Graces. So that might make that might make the cooks happy.
Food for now and for later.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good to us. Like if you provide the 3 slaughter ones pre-prepared and just whatever instructions we need to warm it up, and some piglets for later. That sounds amazing.
What would be the pig that's about to that's going to have piglets, so we can deliver the pig, and the pig will have the piglets later, and then they'll have pig and piglets.
All right. I'm definitely following now. So excellent. So all right? Name your price.
Yeah. I'd say about 25 gold, and that'll include today's meal.
Not at all.
Let's see. So hold on, man. So that's fixings and all. Any how about we make it 50 and includes some. I remember, did Brainstorm drink any ale?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna say, can you include some barrels of ale with it?
Sure. Got an semi-old card I was about to throw away. It should be enough to make your trip. I'll include that for free just as a bonus. I'm just gonna throw it out. Might as well get some use out of it in its last legs.
Excellent. That works for me.
Oh, But and when we do go out to the cart, I can, if it's in a little bit of rough shape, I can patch it up some with mending.
I say that's 3.
Make sure it gets there in one piece.
She pulls out her hand for a handshake.
Victor will reach out and give a firm handshake. A firm
Deal,
dwarven
my good
handshake,
sir.
Hmm?
Deal, my good sir, she says.
Yes, deal. And he will pass over the gold. Well, actually, no. He's gonna pass over. Let's say you'll pass over most of the gold. He'll say, "I'll hold on to the rest once we see the card, and I'll pass it over then."
Very well.
So about 35 now, and the remainder afterwards.
Does anyone here speak Dwarven?
No,
Maybe,
Vic-
quite possibly. Hold on, I speak like 7 different languages.
And Victor has that helm
No.
languages. It's like, sorry, he's just
You hear her bark something off in Dwarf to someone in the back, says, da 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 da. Nora bab da da.
yeah. Well,
And she's done talking before you could get the spell off.
no, well, Victor, I think his thing is always on. Last I checked.
Yeah, I think you always got that helm on.
Yeah.
Let me see what
It's
the
a-
thing says.
If I have to actually cast something, I'll just let it go. Helm of comprehend.
You can use an action to cast the comprehend language spell from it at will.
Yeah. That'd be literally within 6 seconds.
Okay, basically what you get, she says basically tells, I forgot what name I used because I just pulled it out of the book, to get 3 pigs ready for transport as long, and with, get the slut ready too.
Oh my.
But anyway, the food you're looking at, basically this whole time, you just see, Nethership kind of eating his pork chop, like slowly cutting into it. Basically took that as a layer of meat, like some cheese, and like spinach filled stuffing kind of in there in between layers of meat. Just biting into it, just, eating it really pretentiously, and just every once in a while taking a sip of his glass of wine.
Wait, who's doing this?
Nylathotep.
My left was up.
Oh.
Yes. This is a completely different from the psychotic, childish spaz we know.
I love playing him.
Just love. It just like I've had to deal with literally a wonderful, weird band of idiots. So you know what? I don't even question it anymore. I'm just gonna. This is my life now. And Victor's
Mountain
gonna
blood.
pass over,
You start to go for your ribs, grab one of the bones, it just slides out of the meat. Like there's
I got,
no meat stuck to it whatsoever.
I got whole pork. I think Mountain Blood got ribs.
Yeah, I said mountain blood.
Ribs.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, Victor was gonna feed up some of the his pork to his good dog.
Yeah, you got a full roast. It's basically, as you start cutting into it, you just see juices just ooze out of the thing.
Yep.
Got a nice black char from smoking for a few hours, and just, you can smell like the hickory smell coming off of it.
Yeah. By the way, in case anyone hasn't noticed, I don't think it's ever come up, but as Victor's eating, you notice he's got nothing but incisors. The poor man can only eat meat.
Oh, poor Babby.
Mm.
Lyric, you got handed a glass of tea. She did give you some sugar to go in it if you like it sweet too.
Yeah, I should put a little bit of sugar into it.
It's a really good tea. Probably really good warm too, but it's hitting the spot, just the right spot.
She's gonna sip on it, and kind of, she's gonna. How big is the glass?
About 20 ounces, I'd say.
Lyric empties out her her water skin and is like, could you fill it with the tea, please?
You see a different waitress kind of, okay, I can do that. She kind of takes it behind the bar and uses like a funnel to get it in there good.
I thought you were about to pull an Uncle Iroh and basically firebend your tea.
So you now have a water skin of tea, of sweetened cold tea.
This is the best day ever for Lyric.
Oh, if I knew we were be doing a pork episode, I would have gotten some ribs that just fit that perfect description. There's a place down here called Bone Daddy's that has super meaty, just fall right off the bone ribs.
I'm saying I'm ordering barbecue tomorrow, so.
Victor, give me a everyone give me a perception check.
Can I give you a perception?
Is this based on sight and smell?
Yes.
So let's see. 13. Let's see what Gnarl gets. See if he gets a better roll.
One with a 3.
A lot
He
of
did
that
not.
ones today.
Match.
That's not in the hearing or smell, so this is, I'm sure this is sight, so no. So 13 is the best roll.
But it's just super.
Lyric, were you rolling the perception?
Yeah.
Anyone?
With your LIC.
My half elven eyes.
Okay, only Nildir sees this. And I guess Gnarl, but you see Nethertip kind of cut into some pork and slowly, stealthily drop it onto the floor. Gnarl immediately starts devouring it. Yes, he slipped your dog some food, but you didn't see it.
Wait, who? Nyarlathotep?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. You know what? I've got good feelings about this trip. And also being nice. That's nice.
So anyways, you
Sure.
finish off your food. It's delicious. Finish off your drinks. Delicious. You see Nyarlathotep do that fancy thing where he just takes a little bit of the napkin and just blots off his lips, puts his knife and fork down, just lets out a horrendously loud belch.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
I know it's Dwarven Gorge, that's a compliment.
Ah, that was delicious. So, we heading off as soon as the piggies are ready?
Yep. Just need to go inspect the cart and all the and the pig. Otherwise, yeah. As soon as that's ready, we're heading off.
I don't think I'll ever understand that boy.
That boy, right.
Basically, you see one of the other waitresses come up to you, and she goes, yes, Mr. Miss Dellery is waiting for you out back. She says to meet you there.
Thank you kindly. And Victor will tip the waitress. What would you say is customary? He's not asking this. This is me to the DM.
Typically, if you tip people, it's a few pieces of silver if it's a typical meal. Because your meal would have only cost by itself about 10 silver for everybody.
You know, if you want to be really generous, you can just flip her a gold.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna flip her gold. I was looking at that. Like,
Because that'd be equivalent to
man.
like 10 silver.
Yeah, so he's gonna flip her gold for the meal.
Oh, thank you. Have a nice day.
I love coming here.
It was really amazing.
Yeah, for everyone that ate meat, it's probably the best pork you've ever had.
Can we stop here on the way back?
Hopefully, we should be able to. There, especially if everything goes well.
Yes.
So my price and fixing is going to go back to the capital.
As you get outside, you hear Delry yelling, "Ildy, make sure the pork is wrapped down good. It's got some enough enchantments on it to keep it cold for their trip. Make sure that stupid slut of a pig is tied down good so she doesn't get away. Ah, she was yelling that in Dwarven, so the only person understood was Victor there. Ah, yes. Mr. Victor, good to see you. Everything's ready for you to go? She kind of points to this decently old cart. Looks perfectly serviceable, but it's seen better days. Loaded up, you see 3 things wrapped in cloth, kind of strapped down, then a pretty big pig sitting in the back that's starting to show like it's gonna have piglets soon.
Okay. So Victor would go up and ask. I see you kind of looking everything over, looking how things are prepared and tied down. Make sure it's Make sure you just notice anything that doesn't seem quite right.
Give me an investigation check.
I absolutely will. 22.
22? Yeah, so you notice there's a couple of boards in it. They're a little loose, but not going to cause a issue. Like a nail in there would get it fixed. The gate on it's it's got a door on it that's kind of lets you get into it better. That's a little loose. Hinges just need to be screwed on, maybe better. Maybe they've kind of worn out and need to be filled with something to get them in there properly, but it'll hold.
Now, hold the trip and back.
Yep.
Excellent. So,
I don't need to really worry. Would I be able to just go around and just kind of little mending here, a little mending here, a little bzz, bzz, little bzz, bzz, fix up that axle a little bit, fix up.
Yeah, that would get it going for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Victor will point that out. And what about the horse that's going to be pulling this, or whatever beast of burden that's pulling this cart?
There is nothing.
Don't worry, we got mountain blood.
This is clearly a human-drawn cart. It's meant to be around town.
I was joking.
Not like I haven't done that before.
Well,
this is not a horse-drawn cart. It's meant to carry the slaughtered pigs from the farm to the restaurant.
So like a rickshaw.
Yeah.
And Victor would probably with his map out. He'll probably take a track, keep note of how many days it would be to travel to Brave Power's country.
It's probably a 2-day journey from here on foot.
So 2 days there, 2 days back. All right. So he's going to go over, and I've got one last question. Is there enough feed for at least a couple days or more for travel?
Yeah, there is some. You did notice some food in back for the pig.
All right. Excellent. So, any notes on seasoning and heating?
Well,
Sorry.
She goes, yes. It's basically the one in the. I kind of have ones designed to be cooked 3 different ways. One's designed to be cooked over a spit, nice and slow. As long as it gets cooked through, it'll be fine. One's designed to be slow cooked in a smoker over about a full day. And the other one just cook how you see fit. It's not seasoned at all. It's just basically how you think he'd like it.
Right. And there's ale there for like I said, the couple barrels of ale.
Yep, there's 2 barrels of ale.
Excellent.
Perfect.
She kind of holds out her hand.
Victor's going to do his little sleight of hand, and he's going to take her hand, but he's also going to slide some extra gold, about 15 more, or from the original price, and he's just going to lean in and say, "It'd be really appreciated if you kept this between us." I'll be sure to put a good word in for across the border for some more business.
Yeah, very well. You have a safe trip now, Mr. Victor.
Thank you. That's the goal. Best of luck with the business. But yeah, Victor's absolutely buying silence because he does. People asking about where he's going.
I didn't see anything. Have a safe trip. As she walks back into the store. Or a restaurant.
Yep. So, let's see. Hold on. Yep. That's 2. All right, excellent. So I'm just calculating how much gold Victor just spent. This is less of a. This is kind of important. He needs to make a good impression. So okay,
So you spend 50 plus if you're throwing in another 15, there'd be 65.
yeah. I just want to make sure I count that plus the 1 gold you flip to the waitress for.
So 66 for the
Yep.
tip.
Got it. So all right, that's kept track of. All right, so fortunately, they gave us a hand drawing. So Mountain Blood, that's on you. Everyone else is on guard duty.
All right.
Oh,
I can't emphasize enough. This card cannot catch fire. Do not let this thing catch fire or get away.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, start heading kind of northwestish, because that's kind of the direction of the country, the kingdom.
Yep.
Okay.
two of you have been here, correct?
Yes. At least been to the inn.
Although we were there briefly on the last diplomatic trip.
So I only had one minor little side question that may or may not affect our journey. Would there be any, should I have any reservations or any reason to not use my name while we're there?
Any reason that they might know? Any reason that they would know that you'd be a problem for them?
Any reason they'd have any idea who the hell I even am?
I don't
Good question. I don't.
think so.
Or if that would cause any issues at all?
I don't think so, unless. Actually, you know what? GM, you just needs to make an intelligence check to see if you can begin to think of anything that the player cannot.
Give me an intelligence check.
That was I saw you critical one.
Yeah, nothing that you can think of.
So, so no,
Alright.
I
Should be okay.
honestly the worst case scenario, just if it does become a problem, they'll just think you're some descendant that might give you some poking, but otherwise, I don't think the king particularly
Alright.
would have would care.
I just figured I'd ask before we go since I've not been here before.
We'll find out once we get there.
Okay, so yeah, as you're gonna start heading off then, so after about an hour, you come across a checkpoint where you see a guard standing there. Halt! Who goes there?
It's one of our soldiers, right?
Yes, it's a let me see which one he would be in here.
Which Union regiment?
Capricorn, Sagittarius,
Orion.
Libra. Gemini,
Just a second here.
Aries.
Which
Oh
was
no,
this one?
he's the Little Dipper Brigade.
It's Cancer.
Not Cancer.
Yeah, this guy is in. Yeah, he's in the Cancer Brigade.
Oh, excellent! Hey, Valva, guess what? In that brigade. This is perfect. Tear out a straw, gentlemen.
Who goes there?
This is British company, the King's Fortuna. We are on a diplomatic envoy to cross the border.
Ah, yes. I was told of your arrival here. You may pass. Just be careful. This area, some areas of it are more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Rougher in response may have
Treacherous.
banter
Less,
and such.
Developed and more prone to attacks from the outside.
It's all right. It's all right. And Victor will just pull out his old insignia of the Cancer emblem, like, yeah, we've been here. We know about the bandits, amongst others.
We got this.
But thanks for the warning.
May Solaire guide your path there, as he kind of salutes you.
Now, whole things remain quiet on the border, on the northern front. Dawson knows we need him.
Okay. Let me roll for something as you head on your journey.
Actually, hold on. Before we do, Victor's gotta do one thing. I just want to check one thing real quick. He had stomach which he barely gets to use it. And I wanted to ask, is that work? See, I know it's prepared for travel, but is it like giving off any kind of aroma?
Yeah, it's got an aura of cold around it.
But, I mean, but otherwise, is it giving off an aroma?
Is it giving off
Aroma.
a port smell?
I thought you said
Yep.
aura.
Is it giving off any smells?
It is not, no.
Okay, because you don't. That at least we don't have to worry necessarily about wild animals. At least not
True.
not an overabundance of wolf stuff.
Whatever
I
it
don't
is
know.
wrapped in is keeping the scent of it concealed. And
Oh,
keeping
that's
it cool.
Okay, and just for record, Victor would have asked Lyric, hey Lyric, do you mind feeding the pigs a little bit? Tending to their care. Well, I want to keep all the people who would just throw out fire, facing out.
It would be,
Lyric just stares at at Victor and be like, I'm from the sea. I have no idea why.
You just got because I'm not necessarily caring about us getting harmed. I'm caring about the pig getting harmed. I'd rather keep the healer close to the thing we need to keep alive. You can also, if you can't do it, you just say no. I'll figure something else out.
is the live one making any noises that could possibly track?
It oinks
Also-
every now and then.
Also, I figured Lyric would jump at the opportunity to not walk and ride the car since everybody else is walking. It's an excellent excuse. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
If be any butchering, it's going to be by me and by anyone who attacks this cart or any of us.
Yeah, it's like so. Plus, it's a good vantage point. Like, there's multiple reasons for why Victor's asking Lyric to do this. Also, he also has no training in animal handling. He's just kind of guessing that she might.
No, she's from the city. She's lived in cities her whole life.
Well, shit. Anybody here good at good at handling animals and just tossing feed to the pig? Well, we've got. That's interesting.
We'll
I'm
be
not
fine.
trained at all.
Larry just looks at Nyla the Tet and just like, take care of the pigs, please. Make sure they don't get harmed.
Feed pigs. Got it.
There, easy, done.
I'm fine, but you're walking up front. So yeah, so just for the record, Victor will be traveling on the right hand. Probably have Mountlets pulling. Neil there will probably take the left hand side. And he's keeping Lyric up front because he's not gonna feed the pigs. Help keep it a weather eye out for anything on the horizon. Alright, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, as your first day comes to an end, you see nothing special. Few deer every now and then, some other wild animals. Nothing that really brings your attention that needs to be looked out for. Near the end of the day, you find a nice little area that seems like other people have camped here before. See the remnants of a fire pit. Some nice flat area. Good place to take a rest for the night.
Does it look familiar?
No. You're in the other country. You've never been here before.
Okay, that's right. I think we met at the border, didn't we?
Yep.
Alright, so. This looks pretty serviceable to camp out. Let's set up and rest for the night. Who's taking watch?
Are we doing this in 2 or 3 part shifts?
Let's say 2, 3. Honestly, let's see, we have 1, 2. I only have 5 people and 60 with my dog, so. You know what? I gotta do.
You probably don't want to have the kid watch by himself
Yeah, I'll take watch up the auto tap. Figure out your. So we'll probably take the night watch, like the graveyard shift. Everybody else figure out yourselves. So who's taking first and who's taking last? Basically, I want people paired up though, because someone can mine the cart while the other person investigates.
I could do first watch.
And I guess I can do the last shift. If you want to do your shift with Mountain Blood, if you want to do your shift with Lyric, I can do my shift with Pupper.
Yeah, Papa was going to stay through all the shifts because I don't think familiars need to sleep. Technically. So that way, and I think Papa also gets advantage with dark vision. So not dark vision, hearing or smell. So you know, okay, not sleep during the day. So all in agreement then?
I think that should work.
Excellent.
Okay, so who was first, second, and third?
I was first.
And Papa is going to be staying awake through all 4 shifts, and Victor's going to let him sleep during the day if he needs to sleep.
No, familiars don't need to sleep.
The
Mountain Blood, Lyric, you said you were taking the first shift?
I think Malvo was taking first shift. And Neil there was taking last shift, correct?
Yep.
And Victor was taking a graveyard shift, so that means second or third is Lyric. Then it's me. Then it's Victor and
Well, wouldn't it only be 3 shifts then? 3 8-hour shifts, or maybe the 4-hour shifts to 6 hours, or however the 4 hours, whatever we need.
I think it's 8 hours. So 3 hours each for each group.
It'd be 3 4-hour shifts then, right? Because then the other people would be able to get the 2 things
Man,
off for
we're
their 8
resting
hours.
for 12 hours. That's awesome.
Right.
No, it's 8 hours. So
So it's 2.5 for each, whatever.
yeah.
There could be some overlap, like an hour overlap between shifts too.
And as long per the long rest rules, as long as you don't do anything strenuous, it still counts. You don't have to sleep during a long rest.
Yeah.
So
and Neil
2-hour shifts then.
With the exception of elves that have to do the trance thing.
But. No, Nildir can't trance. He's only half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lyric and trance. So she can probably take. She can join in whichever shift she wants.
Okay, so Mountain Blood, give me a perception check.
Perception. Let's roll. 23.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see in one of the trees nearby you an eagle just watching you.
That's odd. How far away?
Couple 100 feet. Eagle or hawk, you can't quite make out what it is.
See who else is with me on the night watch?
Just you and the dog.
Yep.
Okay.
I switch over. No.
Then I'll send the pooch over to check out the eagle.
It's in a tree. It's not getting up there to do anything.
I'll just keep checking back up and keep an eye on that bird while we continue to watch. See if it does anything.
Nothing else happens during your watch.
Perfect. Wonderful. Maybe that's a sign that we've got a good travel ahead.
I just like to imagine Mountain Blood seeing the bird up there, looking to Pupper, picking up Pupper and launching it up into the tree and check out the bird.
That'd be a pretty tough throw.
Victor, you said you were taking second watch?
Yep, with Nyarlathotep, so.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Yep. This is just generic, so. Perception.
Get it.
13. That was the better of the two rules.
Yep, you see couple deer and stuff walk by over the course of your shift. The other trip is focused mainly on watching the pigs.
As Blood mentioned about the eel.
Yep. I would have passed the word along.
So Victor would look out and see the eel still there watching us.
Pretty sure you see what looks like an eagle up in that tree, but you can't quite make it out for sure.
It says it seemed really weird to have a bird of some kind just watching.
We have a bird of it's a bird of prey, so I don't want to do anything. Do I have anything to do anything with? Nah. So he's just gonna keep a weather eye on that bird while he just sharpens his blade.
Yep. Otherwise, nothing else seems to happen during your night stay.
Yeah. He will then he does want to have a light chat with Nyarlathotep about. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Normally, I'm getting a little used to you being a big manic, but never think you were a fine eater, someone of good table manners.
Well, everyone needs to eat, so you gotta be polite when you're eating with other people.
Still, it's like usually that's not exactly a those sort of skills aren't exactly common. He's knowing because he remembers his upbringing and proper. Usually, the stuff is related to upper class, and how he ate was upper class.
Oh yeah, there are some people I used to watch eat all the time. That's how they always ate, so I decided to eat like them.
Ah.
And I was bored one day, so I read a book on wine. Never gotten to use it till today, so it was fun to say some weird stuff. That wine, really weird tasting.
Weird how?
I don't know, just didn't taste liquidy. It was like dry.
Yeah, wine. If it is a red wine, so it's usually pretty earthy.
Give me an intelligence check, Victor.
Really won't work in that.
No, 8.
I was gonna say with
Eight.
advantage because of your brother and his wine obsession. You know, from when your brother talks about wine, the wine he mentioned is notorious for being a really dry, have to be more of a wine fan to like kind of wine.
Yeah. So that would be. So you definitely got one of the better wines, and not one of the. Not one of the ones from what was the name of that? No, who was trying to push off pretty bad wine.
Waggle top.
Waggletop. It wasn't one of the Waggletop wines.
No, this was an actual nice wine that he picked. He just wasn't used to drinking that kind of wine, so he didn't like it that much. He just said he said something from a book he thought that it sounded like it would be good, because that's what other people would like.
Well, to be fair, wine can be acquired taste. You are really full of surprises.
Yes, I am. Now I must watch the pigs. He just sits there, looking at the pigs. You don't think he's blinking again.
We're just gonna pass Pop and pass over some rations.
To him?
And no, to his pupper.
Pupper?
Yeah.
Dog starts eating them.
But yeah, that's pretty much all he wanted to bring out. He was just curious.
Okay. Lyric, you're up. Give me a perception check for watching for the your watch. Yeah, you see that same eagle perched up in that tree. You see a weird glow in its eye when you look at it, though, Lyric.
She's gonna look at Nylathotep real quick.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna say, "Hey, just keep a lookout around the camp and kind of watch my back for a second. The pigs will stay. There's something in the trees."
Okay. As you kind of see him look, one eye looks over towards you, and the other eye stays focused on the pigs. Like a lazy eye.
That's creepy.
That's creepy. Probably will come Lyric this backup.
She's gonna investigate the eagle.
Okay.
I do not have. We can try our best.
How are you going to investigate it?
She's gonna watch it the entire time as she walks up to it. How high in the trees is it?
It's about, it's a really tall pine tree. It's about 150 feet up.
Okay.
But as you get closer to it, you realize it's more of a hawk than an eagle.
Okay. It could be an eagle hawk for all it wants to be. So I'm just trying to see what my options are. Okay. My options are just trying to engage with it. As she's walking up towards it, she's just gonna try and observe it. Can she make an Arcana check to see if this is a magical burb?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
That's a 26.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is someone's familiar watching you. You get the same vibe off of it you get off Gnarl.
Okay, she wouldn't know how warlocks work if it happens to be a tome warlock if it could talk through its companion, but she'll look at the eagle. She'll kind of get like something like where the eagle's like 60 degrees above her. She'll close enough to do that and just kind of being talk regular conversation distance to be like, "Why are you watching us?"
Ka does the hawk kind of screech they do. I don't know how to make that sound.
It very clearly was responding to me saying something then.
Yes.
She goes, "Unfortunately, I don't speak bird. To whomever this familiar is, if you mean us no harm, you can approach the camp if you're close."
It shrieks again, kind of like, seems like it shakes its head no. Or yes, like yes to friendly, no, not nearby.
"Would you watch her pigs for us?" "He hasn't blinked for like a day." She points to the
It kind of cocks its head like it's confused.
I don't understand him either. None of us do. He's very clearly insane.
Give me an intelligence check, Lyric.
I roll. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, from what you can tell, this bird probably means you no harm. is just watching you as you journey through the kingdom. It's probably something sent from Braytarth to watch you.
Are you from Braytard?
It kind of does a like a encouraging like response. Yes.
Just kind of put our hands on our hips and just like, okay, can you be any assistance to us? Or are you just here to observe?
What's the way?
It kind of flaps its wings, like saying, "If you follow it, you could probably show you the way."
Ignores D-Way.
God damn it.
She'll,
Saw that coming.
she'll nod to that and just be like, okay, we'll take a guide to knowing the way.
Does it know D-Way?
And it kind of just goes back to sitting in the tree, watching.
Alright, Lyric will walk back to camp. In the first 2 shifts, she would have gotten her trance, so
Yep.
she'll be up.
As you get back to your spot, you see Nylathotep's normal eye go back to looking at you, back to focusing on both onto the pigs.
You can blink, you know, right? They're not going to disappear when you blink.
I am aware.
Also, do you require sleep?
Sleep?
No, never mind.
Neil, there, give me your perception check for your watch.
Cool.
I roll.
Perception. 21.
Luis.
Yeah, you see an eagle sitting up in a tree. Or a hawk of some kind.
There's just eagle hawks, so it can be an eagle hawk.
What the fuck is with that bird?
Oh, that's just a familiar sent here to observe us. That's gonna lead us to where we need to go in the morning.
Oh, I'm glad you explained. I was just about to ask you. I'm going to take care of it. I can just kind of door up there and snap its neck if you wanted it.
I understood it well enough.
Do I see Nylathotep just still staring at the pigs?
Yep, he's still staring at the pigs.
How long has he been staring at the pigs? Lyric?
He's been doing it since you got up out of your trance.
Yeah, they're just doing that. Yeah.
How long has he been staring at those pigs?
Since I told him to watch the pigs.
He kind of does that same one lazy eye towards you, Nildir. Since you told me to watch the pigs. And it shifts back to looking at the pigs.
That is very unsettling. Is he at least remembering to blink?
I don't think he requires anything that mortals do.
Okay. That's rather unsettling, but all right. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I'm watching you, bird.
The bird does like the thing with its wing where it points at his eyes and points at you and puts it back.
Damn birds.
So, as dawn breaks, everyone that was Victor and Mountain Blood wake up.
The bird still there?
Yeah, Victor will yawn, look out, and see the bird still glaring at us.
Did we figure it out? What's the bird want?
No idea.
Our GM quiet all of a sudden.
Lyric, are you gonna tell him what you figured out about the burb?
Oh yeah, Lyric will just say, yeah, she's the bird's there. It's just a familiar. Just kind of making sure we're okay. It's gonna lead us to where we need to go. So
So it's friendly.
friendly as it can be.
If I had to guess, it's probably Barrick's familiar. Don't think he had one with him last time we met. But if it's considering they know we're coming, it's most likely his or one of his subordinates.
Mountain
Anyway,
Blood, you
well,
noticed that Dilithotep's still in the same position as when he was when you got done with your shift.
Is he dead?
Hey, Tap, you all right?
I am fine. The pigs are safe. Are we setting out now?
Yes, we are.
That boy ain't right.
Maybe he should be far out in front of us. That way, in case we get jumped, he'll be the first one.
Considering he's the other fire mage, I would not disagree. So I'll take the rear in this case. Again, firecasters shoot outward, not inward.
You want me to go in front this time?
Yes, you can lead. Let's see you lead this.
Yeah, if they're just going to take the rear. Just gonna take the rear part. Valma's pulling. I have no idea how good Tep's perception is. Fuck it. Yeah, you're gonna take the lead, buddy.
We believe in you.
I am the leader. Ha 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 ha! And he starts trotting off ahead.
Peter just face palms. Okay, well, nice moment over. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's onwards and
What
onwards.
languages did I give him again? Ah, yes, okay.
So as they're traveling, Victor will point out. So last time we came here, we had some trouble with two comment cultists who don't like the current government. Wolves, I think bandits that may or not be related to the first group.
We'll be fine.
So wolves, I don't expect to be as much of a problem as the first and last group. So keep an eye out for anything that looks like a trap or a setup of one. I'm assuming the bird is flying overhead, kind of leading us in the
Yep.
direction.
Right now you see it kind of doing that thing where it like spins around, kind of like looking for something, kind of waiting for you to go, but it's airborne now.
Yep. Victor will be eyeing the map he has with him, just to kind of make sure like we're definitely he can figure out where we're going. Is what he's expecting we're going to. Let's say we're pretty sure this is one of the because he knows who's familiar this is, but just in case they're taking off somewhere a little off a ways, he wants to be the first to know. Other than that, that's about it. Just kind of keeping an eye on his surroundings.
Okay, so you're heading off then?
Yep.
Okay, so about midday, everyone give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah. I think well, go ahead.
Pulse. Or
I do gnarls.
Did you do your
Was that the 21 you just rolled, or was that from a different one, Nildir? Oh, that was from
That's
your...
a different one.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why Victor rolled persuasion.
I rolled persuasion. Oh,
Persuading
that's
the priest.
okay. That's weird. I must hit the wrong button. So Popper got 18. Aim for perception. Let me do mine again. So I hit the wrong button.
4.
19. So okay.
Yeah, none of you. This was... He rolled good. About noon, you lose sight of Nyarlathotep.
Ah, crap.
Are the pigs gone?
Nope, he's not watching the pigs. He's in front.
Where's the hawk?
Hawk's still flying ahead.
Okay, and we
We
haven't
thought it
lost the
was a bird.
hawk.
Nope, you haven't lost the hawk.
We just lost him. That's fine.
Ah, joy.
Lyric will just shrug.
Okay.
Continue to follow the
Okay.
hawk.
It's the
So you're kind of in a big open field. Who here speaks giant?
I do.
Nope.
Nope. I only understand what the giant
On
says.
giant, since I am
Coming from up ahead of you here, I am strongest. No, I am strongest and tallest and fattest. And there's like blang, bang.
With that, Lyric's just gonna go ahead and do that.
I'm just gonna let like
Victor just
we
tapped
have
his helmet. Just,
we've got giants afoot. I tell everyone.
yeah, Victor would just kind of like
And
do the gesture, like keep down. We're lucky we
Lyric
can.
will look at Mountain Bud. What are they talking about? I had to pop this right as they were finishing.
they are talking about who's the bigger guy.
All right. So we can go around this. I don't feel like messing. Worst case scenario.
Lyric will look at Victor, or I can convince them to fight each other to find out who really is the biggest and strongest.
Yeah, go
I can
ahead.
talk to them.
I'd say go ahead, sneak up,
Be my people.
keep them distracted, not at least until we get the cart away. Otherwise,
I mean,
have it.
if Mountain Blood wants to come with Lyric, because Lyric is going to try and convince them to fight each other.
I can be the translator.
Lyric's got comprehend languages on, so
Gotcha.
Well, comprehend languages allows you to understand it, but it doesn't allow you to speak it.
yeah, in case they don't have common. Yeah, that's fine if Mountain Blood wants to come with her.
Yeah. Victor will take the cart and just. Yeah, we're gonna sneak around.
Lyric nods. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
Just like put down the cart slowly so they don't hear it.
All right.
Lyric's not going to try and sneak up to the giant. She's just going to approach him.
As you see them smashing their great clubs into each other. I am bigger. No, I am bigger. Bang, clang.
Lyric will look at Mountain Blood and just be like, just say like, excuse me. And offer our assistance to judge who is the biggest and strongest.
Like, thanks. I got it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the plan of attack here. Just there you go. Hello there, fellow giants. What is all this commotion about? Who's the better of the two? I speak that giant.
They look at you. Woo, small one to test might on. Whoever kill more, be stronger first. Agreed. Roll for initiative.
Joy.
I'm at just a second here.
Oh shoot! Yeah, sorry.
It's good. You have advantage on your initiative anyway.
There it is. Sorry.
So you're gonna have to roll again anyway.
These things are big and stupid.
You just put it all over the game.
I'm gonna make sure I have my token selected before I roll. There we go. Initiate it.
14, 14, 14, 14.
That everyone.
Yeah, make sure you got Skull 17 because
Yep.
advantage on.
Oh, Skull, you are up.
Alright. I say, well, I thought we could take this the easy way. But guess we'll see who's better. And let's see. Hold on. Okay. And I will kick things off by going into a rage. And also kick in my Giant's Havoc, which allows me to grow from a medium to a large size. I will grow. I will throw my great axe at them since I'm still at distance here.
Red or blue?
What was that?
Red or blue? Which one are you throwing it at?
I'll go blue. I'll go for the left.
Okay.
$23 hit.
That 23 will hit.
16 and once it hits him, it will magically reappear back in my hands again as I form another strike on 25, which
Was this at the same one or the other one?
same one.
Okay.
Thought I mentioned it.
And don't forget your +2 to damage from your rage.
Yep. So we would have had 16 plus 2, that's 18 for the first one, and 16 for the second. That'll be all.
Victor, you are up. You hear Mountain Blood go into a screaming rage.
I'm pretty sure I can also see him, like...
Yeah, you can
turn
see
into
him,
giant
too.
size. Can I move the cart with me?
It would have your speed, but yes.
Oh. Excellent. He's just gonna tell Dale... He's just gonna turn back to... He's gonna have Pupper jump on him.
Okay, Zeus.
That's right. I didn't roll for Pupper, did I? Oh, he's gonna go in the same terms anyway.
We'll count that as good.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna have him hop up on the cart. And Victor is going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And just gonna tell them here, yeah, we're gonna book it around these guys until, and then deal with these things from there. It's fine. Give Mount Blood his time to shine, then help as needed. So he's going to dash as fast as possible to the cart behind this rock.
Okay.
And just kind of stay there until these guys are fully engaged in combat.
And the cart, so Piggy comes with you.
Yep. But yeah, so the big order is like, Nildir, stay with me, stay with the cart, fall behind, but otherwise he's just gotta be pulling and waiting for a good opening to get around these guys.
And that's going to be your turn?
Yep.
Hey,
So I'm
Nildir,
sure-
you are up.
I would say I'm sure Lyric has a higher dex than Nildir and Nylathotep, so Lyric has a +4 in dexterity, so
Oh, let me see. What is yours, Nildir?
Neither stepped. Zane stepped away for a bit.
Okay, so this...
No, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't unmute my mic. I had muted it back. I have 16, so I have a +3.
Okay, so I'm going to give just... Then it would be Lyric's turn here, then.
yep. For some reason, roll 20 doesn't. It's weird.
Yeah.
Goddamn roll 20.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, she's going to give inspiration to Mountain Blood.
Okay.
She looks at him, and she points to the giants. Mountain Blood smash! And then
Mom,
she's
but
going
just
to,
like, not a problem. Thumbs up.
she's going to go and do this on herself. And she's going to be T-Rex again.
And that's a large creature, right?
Yeah, it should be in the compendium.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay. Let me see.
Lyric's turning
Huge!
into a dino.
So that's actually... Can't grab the dang corner. Remind me to make an actual token for you for that, so it looks more like a T-Rex when I get the
It
chance.
should be in the it should be in your compendium.
I did, but it didn't have a picture when I put it in there.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
weird. When I look it up on mine, it has one. Oh well, whatever. Roll 20.
Yeah,
Whatever,
maybe
roll
a
20.
content thing.
I haven't paid for squad on Roll20, so that's probably why I don't, other than maps,
It
so...
might be that. It
Yeah.
might be that. As she's just gonna go ahead and move forward. The polymorph takes her action, so she doesn't have anything else to do. But she's gonna try and engage and go this way. As with the Tyrannosaur, she has 50 feet of movement. So she'll kind of get it to where the giants are facing away from where Victor's trying to sneak the carts through.
Okay.
And that will be her turn.
You're not... Okay.
I can't attack. Polymorph's
Yeah.
an action.
Yep, I just remembered that.
I'm not a moon.
Circle of the Moon Druid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nildir while you're away. Victor said, yeah, just stay with cart. We're staying outside until find a way, have the break for it. We'll help out from a distance if we can.
Got it. Helping out from a distance. Cool. Question, Mr. Timid G.
Yes.
How does my ring work again? My special time ring?
At this point, you can just cast Mage Armor on yourself as a free bonus action that has no doesn't use up a
Bonus.
spell slot, but it has other effects on you that you only figure out if you use it.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna eat my action. If it's a bonus action, yeah, that's fine. If it does that and doesn't eat a slot, I would like to use my time ring to cast Mage Armor for myself.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I have that correct. And we're basically just staying to the side because we don't want to get smashed by the trolls.
Well, giants, but yeah.
Giants, sorry.
Yeah,
One action, 8 hours.
we're sneaking around.
13
So-
plus dex.
Because, yeah, so at the very least, if we have to book it, we can book it.
Cool, I was just trying to stall for a few seconds there, so I'd make my AC 16 for right now.
And just to give you a heads up, Victor, I should clarify this. You have total coverage with that boulder right now from them.
Excellent.
It is a big boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. It's a big, beautiful rock. And it's
The pioneers used to ride these things for miles.
Pioneers would ride these babies for miles.
Thank you.
Okay, go 30 feet up to here. I can see Big Ugly, right?
You can.
So it's big blue.
Yeah.
Because if I can at least still help from a distance, I'd like to just put off a firebolt into Big Ugly Blue.
Okay.
Firebolt. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
For 7 fire damage. And that is my turn.
I feel like doing it this way. Where is it? That is not working right. Okay, I guess I'll just roll for this because it's not procking as an attack, right? As you see, coming from this direction over here, a bolt of like magical energy come and smack this guy right in the face.
Wait, which one, red or blue?
Red. You can't see where it came from. And that would be 1d10. Plus his charisma modifier. So that'd be plus 5, so that'd be 7 damage to that guy. As another blast comes and smacks Red. Which will also hit for 9 damage.
Damn.
Who wants to give me a perception check?
Everybody.
Yep, everyone that saw the blast.
I have Dino Vision.
Ah.
Cool. Garbage.
18.
Eh. 13.
Ironically, the only one that sees him is Lyric in her dinosaur form. You see him in a tree about 400 feet away launching this firebolt, Eldritch Blast at this guy. But you can't pass that on to anybody, so...
It's like from Jurassic Park with the T-Rex staring into the car. It's just a big eyeball just narrowing at him.
But that will end his turn. It is Hill Giant up. So he's going to grab one of these rocks from this pile next to him here and launch it at Mountain Blood.
Let's go.
And that's going to be 21 to your AC.
21 my AC, which does hit.
Okay. That's going to be 22 bludgeoning damage.
8 by half due to my range.
Yep, that is halved because this is non-magical, so it gets halved.
That'd be what, 10 rounding down?
11.
11.
Either way, it still rounds to 5.
No, it was 22 halved
Oh,
to
22
11.
11. Ah.
Got it. Alright. Come on, big boy.
So the other one, seeing this big dinosaur in her, in its face, is like, "You big, me must be bigger," and smacks you
Roar!
with its great club. That's going to be 24 to your AC.
And out of the head.
Ooh. going to be 17 damage.
Alright.
Gonna take another swing at you. Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
That's going to be 34 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Alright. Keeping my distance, I'm going to do another throw with great axe. At a big red. Set it.
13?
13 hit.
13 will miss.
And let's do it one more time. Jesus.
10 will also miss.
Crash. Alright. That'll be it.
A 13 misses?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait, didn't I have inspiration or something from earlier?
You do.
That's just, is that just on ability checks, or is that...
That's on everything but damage rolls.
And it's a D8, correct? At your level?
Yes, at this level. D8. Just pop it up. Yep, D8.
I can still roll 4 attack, anyways.
Yeah, roll a D8 and add it to your attack.
You can if you want.
8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Then that would be...
We'll do it with the second one, so that's 12 damage. Which one were you doing that on? Blue or red?
that was big red.
Big red? Okay.
And 14 with rage.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
Nope, that'll be it since I did my 2 attacks.
Okay. Victor, you are up.
Alright, since we're going at 30 feet, yeah, expedition straight. That's not moving, so we're going to move up 30, then bonus action dash. It's right about there. Yep. Dash there. 30 feet. And he's basically swinging cards so it's around here. And just like, keep around the edge.
You have the cart with you?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, he's just moving from cover to cover. Trying to escape notice. Let's see, I still have my action. Of course. So I'm assuming we need to go over it this way. And I keep following the path. That's where the eagle's going, correct?
Yes, that's where the eagle's going.
Alright. Something. Okay. Fortunately, most of my stuff is not meant spread for direct, so. I think we're gonna park here right now, and we're going to save the attack. My action, just have a ready action. If one of the giants notices and starts approaching, he will cast darkness on the cart.
Okay.
Okay,
That ends your turn?
that is my turn. Yeah.
Lyric, you are up as T-Rex.
She going to do this. It's 21.
21 will hit.
And then she's gonna bite down on blue. Alright, with that, he needs to medium or smaller creature. Never mind. I just get the damage. Oh, no, I did. Roll the damage. Here we go. 39 points of piercing damage. So that's 39, 18, is 7, 57 points worth of damage.
Jeebus.
Jeez.
Yeah, T-Rexes are kind of powerful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else you can do?
No, that's all she's gonna do for now.
Okay. Nildir, you are up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I am going to... go up here. And then I would very much like for is make sure that I'm in range. Yeah, that is definitely within range. I would like blue to make a wisdom save.
Oh yes, these things are so wise. And what's the spell save on that?
Spell save is 15.
You're gonna hate this because he rolled good. He actually makes that.
Then it does nothing because I was trying to toll the dead.
That's your turn then?
Yep.
You see two more bolts of Eldritch Blast come barreling from where Nylathotep is. One misses, but Red takes 14 damage from one. As this guy goes, I see something.
Darkness.
Okay,
So,
what is darkness? Can you roll the description?
thing? So that's around the cart.
Please tell me you have devil sight.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So 15 feet, correct?
Right.
Radius. 15-foot radius.
Yep. 15-foot radius from the cart. I will let you know as soon as we get to my turn.
But he's still gonna make swings at you, so he gets that at disadvantage.
Yes, he does.
That's a miss. For the first attack. Miss. Well, you better hope this other one's... you're lucky this other one's at disadvantage, because that was another nat 20. Ooh, that's still a 19 on the die, so that's going to be, 28 to your AC.
28? Oh, that hits.
That's going to be 23 bludgeoning damage. That's his turn. The other one's going to take some swings at you, Tyrannosaurus Lyric. So that's going to be 23 to your AC.
Yep. Tyrannosaur, big and beefy, but not much AC.
That's going to be 27 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The hell are the nat 20s on this die tonight?
What is this reaction? Kind of
40 bludgeoning damage.
You said 40?
40 bludgeoning, yep.
Okay. I forgot because I forgot it's Constitution, because I need to roll these. Yep, and that will drop the concentration because it's half. So we'll just go ahead and do that. That's my bad. I forgot to roll the concentrations. So
You are now normal lyric again. That is its turn, so Mountain Blood, you are up.
Yeah.
Alright, I will go. Move up ever so slightly. And go for Big Blue. Jeez. Ouch.
High or low? What was that?
hey, Timmy,
Said low?
Timmy, can you remind me of something with your battle mechanics on a flank for us? Is it an advantage or is it just a plus?
Just a plus.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember for the life of me. I haven't played a melee person in your campaigns yet, so.
So you're throwing this, correct?
I was.
Okay. Lyric, you get smacked in the face with a Mountain Blood's axe and take 16 slashing damage.
I take 15 damage. Okay. That's
Okay.
Great. Yeah, that's great.
But you get the axe right back, right?
Because I'll disappear and you're right back in my hands. Whether I hit or miss, it appears right back in my hands again. Then I'll do one more. Hopefully, actually hit this time.
One more nat one.
Don't jinx it. Am I still inspired?
Nope.
Nope, you used it.
Okay. Just, I thought I only read once. Just making sure.
13 will hit blue, though.
13 hits blue. Okay. That'll be 10, and with the rage.
So how do you want
Oh, no,
this one
the
to
red-
die?
Oh no, the red one is bigger and stronger.
Yes, if you would have let them fight, Red would have won out.
So, I would have gone straight for the neck just to chop off its head when I threw it. So, clean cut. Just to watch.
So basically, this looks like your axe goes right through him, but he falls on his knees, his head topples off, and the rest of his body falls over.
Yeah.
Ends your turn?
Yep.
Victor, you are up.
Victor, after taking that smart blow from a pretty much a giant blind idiot, he's going to return the favor.
You don't get to see in your
No.
darkness, correct?
I have dark vision, but unfortunately that won't help me. This, on the other hand. And he's within 10 feet.
Yep.
Let's see, I was just trying to decide which... Because Green Flame Blade doesn't jump unless there's an actually target. This is real important. Actually, yeah, no, because he wouldn't. If I hit a Green Flame Blade, that would not hit anything else. So Nothing else would be in range. Perfect.
There's nothing else alive for you to fight anyways, so this is the only thing that's left.
Yep. So he's gonna go in full green flame blade. Where's my casting thing? So. I just have to point snarl. Boop. 23. Because I have advantage in against creatures who are blinded in darkness.
Here's the thing. He's not blinded by it. He's above the barrier. He just can't see you. He's not blinded.
I could have sworn. Well, question, because yeah, he can't. Sorry, he's not fully in the darkness.
He is a huge creature. He is more than 15 feet tall.
Right. Oh,
So that'd be a 10.
yeah. So it doesn't reach up far enough to actually cover him in darkness. Shame. So that's a 10 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, I've got my bonus action for my second attack. So. Ruined. Awesome plan. 20 to hit.
The 20 will hit, yes.
And he's gonna suck the life out of him just for. just because. So once per day you can take damage you inflict.
And what damage was your, did you have Chaos, set it today?
I think it was acid.
Or Mayhem. Acid?
Mayhem.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it ever.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference with this guy, because he's,
He's just a giant.
yeah.
So let's see.
Drink that giant like a Capri Sun.
So let me just check something. Because I think the extra 5 slashing. Oh yeah, no, they're just not adding up. 11, and the acid damage again. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, it was how much acid damage does this thing do? Or note. It would help if I could find it.
I think I said it was at D6 right now.
Yeah, so I think it's only like it hasn't absorbed enough things. Oh, here it is. It's just not expanded. And roll 20 of that. That's not 20 on the die. But yeah, I think you're right. So, just keep the game moving forward. Take acid damage, you big jerk. So, 4 acid damage. So, 6, 5, 4. 15. So, I get 15 health back.
Okay, anything else you can do?
Okay, so that's action, bonus action. Yeah, that's all I can do. Although that dog's gonna use Thaumaturgy Bark and kind of use the help advantage to give me advantage on my next turn. Yeah, they're both on the same turn. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Everyone but Victor, give me a perception check.
Got me close down my window. Oh,
Perception.
wait, no, my character need to populate up.
Nope.
Oh. There we go. 11 balls.
Yeah, no one notices. Lyric, you are up. You do have a corpse in front of you that's acting as a cover for you right now, though. And you have to walk around it to get around it.
I mean, she's not gonna worry about that. She's going to do this to Red Giant.
Okay. And what's the save against?
Hold on, let me make sure I can get this measured out. Okay, 40 feet. So if I go, boop, boop, boop,
Constitution. Okay.
I'll be right here.
And unfortunately, that's going to be a 23. So it saves.
That'll pass, but
Damn, dude.
worth a try. Try and give it blindness so it has disadvantage on any attacks. From there, she's going to give inspiration 60 feet. Hold on, 60 feet. Victor's got inspiration. Congratulations. And that will be her turn.
Nildir, you are up.
Oh, ready, Roo. Okay. And was I right there? Because my screen shifted.
Yeah, that's whatever. It's good.
Sure. Whenever I try to do this, my fucking screen shifts away. I don't want it to. Right here. Excuse me. I'm gonna need big hefty boy here to make me a dexterity save against taking a bolt of lightning to the face. Or the back of the head, I should say.
What is with this guy and his saves tonight? That's a nat 20 on his die, so he saves.
Alright, he'll still take half damage.
He'll still take half.
What's with this guy making saves he has no business making, like Will and fucking Dex?
The con one, yes, that he has a good con save. That is the one thing he's good at.
Alright, well, let's see. It'll still take something. Oh, that's a good roll, too. Damn, 3 6s. He'll take 17 lightning damage.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
No.
Okay. So once again, you see 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast come from out to the side. That one's going to hit. My percentile D10, not my normal D10. Ooh, max damage for 15. And another one will hit for 11. So that's 26 damage. Lyric, Nildir, and Lyric, you know where he is. Nildir and Monblood, you can give me a perception check to see where he is. Now.
Nope, no idea.
My third sheet windows being weird. Garbage.
Nope, you don't see him. Hill Giant is up. He's like, ugh, I can see you. And he moves to Kira to take a swing at you with his great club. You can make a swing at him, Victor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's he attacking?
You.
He's going after possibly me.
Nildir.
Right in front
Yep.
of him.
But yes, I'm going to make a attack of opportunity.
Yes.
The 16 will hit.
Excellent. he will take 8 slashing. Yeah, fix it. Well, and 1 acid.
We gotta swing his great club at you, Nildir. That's going to be 22 to your AC.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I was gonna say, even if I shield, it'll only get me to 21.
It's going to be 21 damage.
Oof.
Gonna take another swing. And that's going to be 25 to your AC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that for Nildir. That's on the damage, so you'll take -2 to the damage.
That's going to be 25 bludgeoning damage.
So that's down to 23.
No, I factored in that -2 for you.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You just shot a lightning bolt at him. Your biggest threat right now. But that ends his turn. Mountain Blood, you are up.
Move. You're up.
I'm gonna say this, Lyric, since you know would you look at Nyarlathotep when he did those last attacks?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Right.
Ooh.
11 is not going to hit.
Go again. Big dude again.
You got this mountain blood.
21 will hit, though.
Alrighty. That'll be 10 slashing then.
This guy looks like he's barely holding on, but he's still standing.
But kicked in the knee and will drop.
Anything else you can do?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Mountain Blood, or Victor, you are up.
Ah,
Sadly, he is within more than 10 feet of you, so you don't know where he is anymore.
hmm.
You know which way he went, so you could probably find him again, but...
Or you can get further away from him with a card, up to your choice.
Yeah. Victor is going to... He's going to drop the darkness. So he needs to be able to see him for this. So you feel free to take away the aura.
Yeah, doing that right now.
And he's going to lunge forward. And burn this guy to Kingdom Come. So first off, he's gonna try and attempt Green Flame Blade. And now I should be rolling correctly.
17 will hit.
Alright. First off, the normal damage. 10 slashing, 4 acid.
How do you want this guy to die?
I want Victor just I mean, as the Hell Giant is fighting Nildir, Victor just wants to run up, jump off the rock, and kind of make that
300 jump
right into its neck.
There you go. Go with style. Going with some style, some flair.
As you have
Ruin
to...
my...
Because
my
it's kind of facing... You're jumping on the back of its neck. Well, actually, since this thing's... you'll have to give me... To get up to its neck, you'd have to make an athletics check. You can basically jump into its back without issues. So you basically stab it in the back, like right in between one of its vertebrae. And its legs just crumple. Okay.
Well, there's your athletics.
You get higher than that. You get basically midway up its back, but not enough to get to its neck, unfortunately.
Well, he will... Oh, she's just gonna climb up the back and just continue stabbing. Hoping it's...
Okay, so if you say you climb up it, I'll let that count as it.
Yeah.
And you get it to the back of its neck, and it just crumples down in front of you.
So much for the stealth approach, and he's going to a giant.
Okay. As basically you just see it kind of like shrivel up and mummify from that.
Hopefully that's enough for a +2, because I would like this man to be at a +2. I guess I won't know until tomorrow anyway.
Yep.
Everybody okay?
Yeah. I'm good. How about you guys?
Just
Also-
probably-
Pretty solid.
I think I've got a few broken ribs. Wait, those ribs.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. Tep, get out. Get your ass over here.
Those are some good ribs.
He's gonna use solitaire to yell it out for him to get over here.
Lyric, since you know where he's from, you see him kind of climbing down the tree and starts running towards you.
Ow.
Mountain Blood, you go back to normal size, right?
Yep. Yep. Done with the rage, so then they become regular again.
Oh, and just for record, can I have also absorbed this guy has been dead too long?
You can stab him to him and try.
Yeah, we're gonna do that because besides, less corpses for our undead, but raise the better.
Everybody gets 8 points of health back.
Yep, as that one shrivels up into a kind of like a mummy as well.
Thank you.
Mountain Blood does something. I'm not sure what. Me 2X7DJ9AGF
Yeah, I was
_ZM.
I was trying to look at the spell description of the mass healing word. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens when you click on someone else's thing.
Yep, I did the same thing for me. There we go.
I just wanted to read it, that's all.
Well,
It's very
I was
it works.
since I was knocked down to about a quarter to a fifth of my health, I'm gonna go ahead and touch myself
Ew.
with a second level cure wounds.
You turned into a T-Rex or something, right? That was cool, lady. He's kind of pointing at you, Lyric.
Lyric just looks at him. We do have a T-Rex, yes.
And you got hit by a big stick, Mildeer. That looked painful.
It was quite painful. I feel it in my ribs. Ribs. But yeah, but I also shot it with a big lightning bolt.
As you're saying that, time stands still on Nildir.
Mm.
To everyone else, Nildir is holding still, as he seems to be frozen in time.
just that fuzzy old zip. It's just okay. Arcana check. What's happening?
Lyric walks up to Nildir and puts him into a funny pose.
You can't move him.
Damn it.
She looks at Mountain Blood. Mountain Blood, pick him up.
25 Arcana to figure out what exactly is going on there.
From what you can tell, he did something with his... You saw him do something during that fight that you couldn't quite figure out what it was, but you seem to see, like, magical dragon scales on his arm kind of, like, spreading. And he seems to be, like, frozen in time. But basically, you pick him up, it's like he doesn't, like, none of his legs slump, none of his arms slump, basically he stays as he was standing.
Put him on the cart.
Nildir in mannequin form.
Do I have to watch him too, like I did with the pigs?
No,
Or-
you can just only watch the pigs.
Okay.
He'll be back eventually. I think. We gotta get going.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Victor,
Before
give me
anything
another
else
quick
weird
perception check, quick, since you didn't get a chance to see this when you were stuck in the globe of darkness, too.
No problem. What's up, Sean? 19.
Yeah, the bigger red giant here. Some bird crapped on its head.
I'm gonna have.
Yeah, that perception check I had you guys do in the middle of the fight, the eagle hawk crapped on its head trying to help you in that fight.
Oh.
Hunter's mark.
No one saw it. But with that, the fight is done. Neildir is frozen in time. That is where we're going to end this session for the day.